it's Alex. This video is on YouTube. You are either a classmate watching this or a person on YouTube. You ready to learn about Isaac Newton? I am.
My YouTube channel is SugarCube5. Isaac Newton's personal life.
Isaac Newton was born in 1643. That's old. And he was born in the town of Woolsthorpe by Colsterworth in England, which is in the United Kingdom, which is in Europe, actually. Did you know Isaac Newton was almost a farmer? At age 17, Isaac's mother took him out of school, forced him to learn the farming trade. But lucky for Isaac, he was later back at school. For us, it's rural Ohio, so there's lots of farming. But that's in Europe, where he is at. So that's different. I know nothing about Europe, so don't rely on me for anything.
School.
After Newton finished with high marks at other schools, he enrolled at Trinity College at the University of Cambridge. The University of Cambridge shut down in 1665 due to a plague outbreak. That sounds familiar. 2020. While the school was shut down, Newton was sitting under an apple tree in Woolsthorpe, which is his home, when he felt an apple falling from one of the trees, and it landed on his head. That got him thinking about the mysterious force that pulled the apple to the ground. What is it? You guys know? I'm pretty sure you do, because it is gravity. Have you heard of what comes up must come down? Exactly. I'll demonstrate it. This is what I found. A Yoshi on a scooter. I'll throw it up and it'll come right. Oh my god. I just dropped Yoshi. I threw it up. He came down. Good boy, Yoshi. Good boy.
Laws of motion.
Speaking of gravity, here are Newton's 3 laws of motion. This is a lot to keep in your head. I won't be able to memorize this. Anyways, law number 1. An object at rest will stay at rest unless a force is applied to it. An object in motion will stay in motion along a straight line unless an outside force is applied to it. Law number 2. An object will accelerate if a force is applied to it. The acceleration will happen in the direction of the force. The acceleration will be less as the object gets bigger. Law number 3 is for every action, there is always an equal and opposite reaction. Yeah, that's science. I'm not a science person. Hold on, let me check something. Guys, is it quiz time?
Yes, it is quiz time indeed.
Guys, it's quiz time.
It is quiz time. Let's play. How do you pronounce that word?
Okay, it is quiz time. Let's play. How do you pronounce those words? Okay. Now, since we were talking about 3 laws of motion, it was in this. In 1687, Newton published his universal law of gravitation. It was in a book called It will be on screen, and I will give you time to think about it. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It meant mathematical principles of natural philosophy, and it was usually just shortened to the Principia. I'll give you a few more seconds to answer. Time is up. Okay, let's head to the answer.
The answer is that I don't know the answer. I could not find a video of how to pronounce it. I guess you could say that it was a plot twist. Anyways, back to learning about Isaac Newton.
Despite me not knowing how to say that word, there's still a fact about it. Newton used the word, but it was usually just shortened to the Principia. So Newton used the Principia to unveil his major contribution to physics, the 3 laws of motion, and explain how and why stuff moves. Like I could just move over here, or I can move over here, or I could go out of screen. Or I can come back in the screen and move on to the next fact. Newton helped invent calculus before age 24. That is a big important thing in math. He did it before age 24. I'm almost halfway of age 24, and I'm not that good at math. Or basically anything else, so I think you can say Newton's smarter than me by a few hundred IQ points.
Now we are moving into the 18th century, or the 1700s.
In 1703, yay, we're finally in the 18th century here, Newton was named President of Royal Society, the most prestigious organization of the scientists in England. That sounds pretty nice. I'm a little jealous, but I don't think I could top that. In Newton's lifetime, he was an English physicist, mathematician, an astronomer, and a natural philosopher. Those all sound like high-paying jobs, but keep in mind, it was only the last half of the 17th century. Pay probably was not that much. If he even got paid for it, I don't know. But I mean, he lived for a while, so that's good. In 1727, Newton died at the age of 84, but on the bright side, he became the first scientist to be buried in Westminster Abbey, the famous church where English monarchs are buried. He did a lot in his lifetime, so that's pretty useful for us. Like gravity. Like, thank you, dude, from a few centuries ago. That is all. I will dismiss you from science class, but step into comedy class. There are bloopers to watch after this video. So yes, my learning experience with you is over, but our time's not. Science class is over, but not comedy class. It's just starting. That's right. Bloopers. Watch them. They're funny. I bet. I would probably laugh at them. And one more time for my classmates, my YouTube channel is SugarCube5. It will be on screen right now.
Once again, my YouTube channel is SugarCube5. No spaces, capital S.
Yeah. Okay. So, that is all. Bye.